Hey guys, it's Jason from California. Today, I think is the 18th of August 2012. Yes, it's the 18th. Uh, I haven't made a video in for a really long time, actually. And that's for several reasons. As you can see, new surroundings, new home, new everything. So I live in a very beautiful place, and I plan on showing you guys all about my new apartment and my new complex because it's unlike any place I've ever been before. Let's just say there's turtles, lots of trees and plants, frogs, koi fish, and two crazy kittens that like to kill everything that moves that's smaller than them. So, what has been going on with me? Well, I'm bigger. Beard has changed a little. Uh, the reason I'm making a video today as opposed to last week or the week before or whatever, or next week or next month, is primarily because the thought of weight loss just came back into my head all of a sudden, and I was like thinking to myself, well, it's really not that difficult if I just say do X for lunch, Y for dinner, and then Z for breakfast. Not necessarily in that order, obviously, but you know what I'm trying to say. I've actually got myself in the perfect position to do a solid, stable weight loss plan that requires consistent lifestyle. And I think this is the first time in my entire life I've ever been able to have access to something like this. What I'd say is I have an adult job, so I have standard days off, standard hours. Sometimes they're extended, but not that hard to deal with. So it's in the brain, it's working, and I'm actually devising a plan, which is a good sign because that means I may want to move forward with this as soon as I possibly can financially. Which that's been an interesting travel as well, but we all know how it goes when you move and your credit's not the best. It's a bit of a higher deposit, and that kind of put us out for several months, and actually we're still kind of reaping the pain from that heavy deposit, but we got out of that horrible place. We live in somewhere beautiful, although there's a lot more bugs, but not like roaches. It's just because there's so many plants and trees and flowers outside that it's really just like a bedlam for every possible bug. However, as you can see behind me, there's one of them right there, I'm patting her. They are on the prowl, and actually Cora has completely destroyed a giant spider already and ate it. Anya, I don't really know how to say what she's done because she hasn't really done much other than try to escape. So, I'm not going to necessarily make a huge plea or, whatever for weight loss because we all know how that goes. But what I can say is the spark is there, the desire is there, and all the pieces are in place. It's not that expensive based on the plan I've designed. I've got the time. I already know that based on the weight that I am, exercise isn't as vital, but I can go walking or do something, until I feel that I'm in better shape to do higher intensity things. So really the only question left is, why not now? I don't know. Why not now really would be, I'm just waiting for Thursday, because Thursday's payday, and then I can go get set up for the week. Why not now? I kind of am doing it now because it's there, it's in my brain, and the thought and the process is going, which is further along than where I have been. So it's a start, and I could beat the crap out of myself and be like, oh my god, you gained weight, ugh, just look at you, and you've gone back to, I don't even have a scale, so I don't know what I weigh, but I can tell off of my clothes, my appearance, the tired look on me is basically weight gain. And I don't have an excuse for why that happened, but what I can say is that, and this has been my credo since I've been doing this, you're not going to start something until you truly want to or truly are ready to, and I'm truly ready to. I'm truly ready to finally just be like, you know what? You got everything else in place. You've got a good place to live. You've got a good place to work. You've got a supportive lifestyle. And, I got Victor, hello, support explosion right there all over my face. And I got two loving cats, which are kind of like daughters. So the pieces are all there. It's just a matter of the one person actually doing it. And that's where I am, and that's where I'm going to be, and I'm going to move forward and do something like that. I've been thinking a lot about going like back to Jenny Craig or going to Weight Watchers or looking at all these other weight loss things, and quite frankly, I don't want to spend a ton of money to have someone else sit across from me and tell me what I already know. So I have all the pieces, I have all the knowledge, I just need the execution. And I don't see that being an issue because now I truly feel like I'm hungry and wanting it. And I'm not going to stop. So what I'm saying to all of you and why I'm back is there is a commitment here, and I don't necessarily feel that I'm going to be doing weigh-ins because I don't have a scale. And I don't want to buy just a crappy scale. I want to get a good one like I had before, or even better actually, because there's nicer ones now. And I guess all I can really say is how I feel, how I've done, and how I'm moving forward. Will it be a weekly update? I'd like it to be. I'm not going to promise the world, but I would like to do a weekly update because even if I've accomplished nothing or I've completely failed, at least I have to answer to somebody if there's anybody out there still watching, which I know you are, because you always remind me that you are, and I'm truly thankful for all of that. So, 6:18, 6:19, 6:20, this is enough of a video. I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and move forward with my day, which is actually quite a kickback day because I had training today. So I just went to training, sat there and did nothing and learned whatever it is I needed to learn. And now I'm done and I can just sit here and relax, watch Hulu and Netflix and have a great, fantastic afternoon. And if you guys would like a tour of where I live, I could do that. I still have a carry-around camera. Just let me know. And if you have any other questions or anything that you would like to know or would just like to write, obviously you can friend me on Facebook and send me messages and I will reply. I do a pretty good job about that, I'd say about 90% of the time. And of course on here as well, YouTube, which is, from what I can see, a very changed user interface, but not necessarily a bad one. So it's just a matter of organizing it properly. But without further ado, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day, and I hope all of you do the same. And yeah, bye.